What's this? Our Ultra is finally here. After months of waiting for you, more than a year waiting for us. We've been working on this for a long time. Ultra is finally here. This is one of the very first units from the factory. This is not a prototype. This is not a sample. This is one of the final actual product helmets. And so I'm super excited to be showing it to you right now. The first thing to see is the humble box. But there's more to it than meets the eye. This is actually very specifically designed by us. This is actually our most ecologically friendly, most sustainable packaging that we've ever made, and we put a lot of effort into this. Everything from the box to the bags covering the helmet to the paper, everything here is either recycled, recyclable, or biodegradable. Again, our most sustainable packaging that we've ever made. We decided that it's finally time, for us to take sustainability seriously. At the Kickstarter campaign, we've got 30,000 helmets to make. There's 30,000 boxes, 30,000 potential plastic bags. All of this really adds up, and so we decided to make a commitment to make things as sustainable as possible. We run through a little bit of the story here, which I won't go through with you right now. I'll let you read it for yourself when you receive your helmet. And with that, let's get into it. When you receive it, you'll see that there's a sticker right here indicating the size and the color and the type. This is a medium-large charcoal black non-MIPS helmet. So let's take a look. All right, you'll see we've wrapped up the bag in paper, and this is to prevent scratches from the helmet from being scratched while in transit. All the accessories are in this PLA bag. And so we've got a card in the box with a bit of information. And so here she is, the helmet in all of its glory. By now you're familiar with the design and the style. Right out of the box, here's how you turn it on. Really simple. And of course you've got the front lights and the back lights. The front white light, really beautiful uniform lights. Only possible because for the first time we're using COB LED technology. We've covered it with this really clear polycarbonate that almost looks like glass. And polycarbonate is known as a really tough plastic. It's basically shatterproof, making it both beautiful as well as really safe, protecting and encasing the electronics in a completely waterproof way. Now the backlights, as you can see, also using COB LED technology, also giving it a really nice even glow, which when you contrast with our very first helmets is a very new style for us. And we think it looks really good. So really happy about how it turned out. All right, so the next piece is that it comes pre-installed with 3 different flashing modes. You just turn it on like this. You just press the power button once, and now you're in the fast flashing mode. Press it again a second time, and this is our slow flash / battery saver mode. This gives you the longest battery life by far, and then we're back again to the solid mode. You can control these and customize these even further using the Lumos app. Now, on the inside, you can see we provide a bunch of vents as well as padding. So there's padding all around here for your forehead, padding on the inside for the top of your head, and one more for the very back. And you can see the vents, the airflow goes through these channels and it finds their way out, and that's how you're gonna stay cool. Now, in terms of fit and adjustment, probably one of the most important things about the helmet, obviously. The main way is the ratchet system that you can close in this way. All right, so for the accessories pack, let's bust this open. Again, this bag is made of a PLA, which is actually a biodegradable plastic. It took us some effort to source this. It was not as straightforward as we had initially thought, but we managed to get it in time for production, so we're really happy about that. Inside the accessories pack, you've got your USB-C charger, you've got the remote, and some rubber rings to install the remote on your bike, and we've got a battery provided as well. Now, to install the remotes, obviously open up the battery, grab a coin, open up the remotes. You want the plus side to be facing up, this, and it is now installed. Now the remote comes paired right out of the box, so there's not much more you have to do. You just turn your helmet on again and test it, and you can see that it works right out of the box. So for charging, the battery is installed inside the helmet. We provide a USB-C cable for charging, and the port is right underneath the power button. So just lift up the flap, plug it in, and you'll get a battery indicator glowing red when it's charging. When it's fully charged, it'll change to green. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward and intuitive. So, brake lights. A good number of you will remember it from the middle of the campaign. Ultra in its standard form does not include brake lights, but it can support it if you upgrade to the Lumos remotes, which is this right in front of me. And a huge number of you got these, in fact way over our anticipation, like something like 3 to 4x more than what we initially thought would happen. The Lumos remote is our standard remote. It's the more expensive remote, and it's more expensive because it comes with a rechargeable battery as well as a motion sensor that's inside. And the motion sensor is what enables the brake light. So I think a solid 50% of you, if not more, got this, and so let me run through how it works. So if you have the Lumos remotes, this does not come paired with the helmet, so you have to pair it, so I'll run through that right now. To bring it into pairing mode, you just press and hold the power button of the Lumos Ultra, and you'll see that the yellow lights both turn on like hazard lights. And so this means that it's in pairing mode. Now you take your Lumos remotes and you press both buttons and you hold on to it. And you see the 2 lights flashing as well. Now just press one button and it's paired. So the turn signals are working. Now once you've got the Lumos remote paired with your helmet, you need to activate the brake lights. So there's 2 different ways to do that. The first is through the app. Once you've installed the app and you've paired your Lumos remote, go to helmet settings and you see brake settings at the very top. Alright, and you toggle this. It will show you an example of how it looks. I'm going to show it to you on solid mode as well. That's an example for you right there. Let's test it. So the remote is here, and when you slow down, that's the brake light. So those are the 2 ways to turn on brake lights on your Lumos Ultra. The last piece that's in the packaging is the cards, and so there's some really useful information in here, so let's get into it. So the first piece is a big personal thank you from me and my co-founder Bilal, and really the whole Lumos team. And sincerely, thank you so much for your support. Your support is what made this product even possible. We really feel like the communities, we're co-creators in this whole journey. We've loved having you on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And in fact, this is not the end. I hope you'll stick with us and follow along with us as we create more new and innovative products and build it together with you. So that's the thank you card. The second piece is a quick getting started. If you want to get some instructions or follow some FAQs, just scan this QR code and it'll take you to where you need to go and address any questions that you might have. Behind this is a simple ask from us. If you like the product that you receive, hopefully you love it. Hopefully you find that the product is serving you well, keeping you safe, keeping you visible. If that's what you think and you'd like to support us, one way that you can support us even more than what you've already done is to leave us a review. We live and die on your reviews, and hopefully you have a good experience from this whole thing. And if you want to help us out, just scan this QR code and it'll take you to a page on our website where you can leave a review for us. We would really, really appreciate it. It'd be a very concrete way of supporting what we do. And in the event that you receive your helmet and there's something wrong, we've got a pretty strong QC process. Every single helmet that comes out to you has been inspected individually, but no process is perfect. Maybe a helmet gets damaged in transit or something happens. Stuff like this does happen. If it happens to you, reach out to us. There's our email address right here. It's support@lumoshelmet.co. Let us know and we'll make it right. We want you to be 100% satisfied with your purchase, and we stand by our products. We wanted to do a good job for you. So please reach out to us so that we can help you out. That's the second card. This is just the manual. that's required with every consumer product. This is the Lumos sticker decal. This is what we mentioned in our Kickstarter campaign. Fun fact about this first edition, this is something that we had on our very first helmet in our very first Kickstarter campaign. So it's a bit of an homage to that time. These are in fact the first edition Lumos Ultra helmets, so I hope you put these on proudly. You can put this on your computer or your bike, wherever it makes sense for you. And last thing is this little black card, and it doesn't say very much. This is a scratch off, I don't know what you call these things, but you scratch this off, and it will provide you a little tidbit, a little something extra. It's a bit of a surprise for you. I'll let you explore that on your own. And that's it. That's everything that we've got in the packaging.